Hello and welcomes everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Jedi Knight here, Venton Koliss, on the world of Balmorra. Seems we've met up with the local resistance, a medic known as Doc, who's asked us to lend them some assistance in recovering some trauma kits so that he can move his patients, fellow resistance members. He's asked us to assault an Imperial outpost here in Camp Jacent in the Markaran Plains. Also, the local Republic troops, led by Commander Medine, have also asked us to pop over to the Markaran Plains. Got a small break between the last video and this one,
for the following travel routes.
so
Be safe out there.
getting myself turned around and back into the swing of things. Getting quite close to level 59. Okay. So yeah, as we mentioned in the last video, the Markaran Plains is quite a large area, and we have this toxic waste section as well. But within the Markaran Plains, there is the Okara droid factory, one of the major manufacturing structures here. But we have this forward base of operations. Nope. Plenty of fellow Jedi lending their assistance. Let's see what the situation is. Oh yes, Commander Medine wants us to regain control of a satellite system. One of his agents was shot down with some intelligence about it, and that is somewhere just over here. Right.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
So we do have a heroic mission here. Could always look into that. For now though, let's go assault Camp Jacent. We have Sergeant Jolis.
How do I change the power pack? Master Jedi, you probably think guns are barbaric, but can you show me how to use this? I'm taking the fight to those Imperial scumbags. I owe it to my squadron.
What happened to your squadron?
Now they're salvaging our flyers' databanks. They've got our weapons specs, orders, briefings, everything. I have to get those databanks back and take out those guns. Trouble is, the place is guarded by shock troops. Real hardcore fighters.
If success was judged on determination, your task would be complete.
Thank you. I know there's a chance I'll die, but I have to do something. Still, since you're here, we could team up? What if you went in and took care of the vets, and I wait here to deal with any you flush out? That way we're all doing our bit.
It will be a privilege.
Just hurry. The Empire will fight to the last breath to keep those databanks. If they manage to decode them, mine won't be the last dead squadron.
Okay, so the Sergeant Starfighter Squadron were killed. They were shot over Camp Jacent. Yeah, there's at least 3 anti-aircraft guns. And we need to find his squad mates' data banks from the ruins of their ships, unless the Imperials have already moved them. Oh. We have the partial remains of a droid here.
My lord, it is an honor to report to someone so close to our glorious Emperor. Imperial Reconnaissance Unit IM-3. Several of my systems remain offline. I was attacked on patrol by the local resistance. We cannot underestimate these perfidious rebels. Our most recent defeat has given them a significant advantage.
Can you explain that?
I have located the crash site of Shadow Squadron. Poor brave men. The transponders in the damned fighters continue to function. If properly decoded, the Resistance could use the transponders to track other Imperial ships and blast our noble pilots out of the sky.
How would they decode these transponders?
A Republic officer named Sergeant Durran is helping the Resistance. He is responsible for Shadow Squadron's untimely demise. The transponders must not reach Sergeant Durran. They must be destroyed. I will recommend the fleet target his camp.
Where can I find these missing transponders?
The debris is spread across the area. I have uploaded the coordinates to your communicator. I will await further repairs. Long may we serve the Empire.
Why, thank you, Recon Droid. We will bear that in mind. Is Sergeant Duran here? Maybe not here directly. He might be at the next forward base, yeah. Here's the debris from Shadow Squadron. Right, we'll keep that in mind. For now, let's should we go assault Camp Adjacent yet? No, let's go look for Agent Yago. The ship was shot down over here. Imperial removal droids, service droids. Ah. And this is what we were looking for. Ah. Oh, and there's the agent himself, most likely. The data recorder seems to have come from Agent Yago's ship. The decryptor activates a self-destruct
Can anyone read
core.
me? Comms blocked. That blasted satellite wasn't enough to shoot me down. The Empire's on the ground already. They'll search the ship, find the intel. I'm blasting the intel out with the garbage. That ought to keep the Imperials busy. The intel's away. I'm going down.
The distress call ends abruptly. Maybe the Imperials salvaged the black box as well, so they now know the intelligence is among the debris.
Feel my force.
So yeah, we need to extract 3 bits of intelligence, as well as a bonus to defeat 10 members of the Imperial forces here. Yeah, bonus complete. There's 1 bit of intelligence.
Commander Maydeen, I've recovered your intel. The agent didn't make it.
Even so, that's the best news I've gotten in a while. There's enough data here to build another satellite system. It's all in Balmorra in shorthand. Looks like the system's operated by the Hawkeye techs. The Hawkeyes are the best technicians on Balmorra. To control the satellite system, we'll need their help.
How do we know they'll want to help?
I doubt the occupations made them warm to the Empire. Most of the Hawkeyes are stationed at the satellite control tower, but there's one we might be able to reach. Ian Sarkis. I recognize the name. He's young, but brilliant. Bit of a wisecracker.
A Jedi learns to clear the mind of all distractions.
I'm more worried that he'll distract the Empire. Sarkis works at a well-armed auxiliary satellite station used to spy on the locals. There's an armory on site, and plenty of Imperial troops. He reports to one of the Empire's best, Admiral Rezair. No wonder they've got control.
Should I be worried?
You should be careful. The only way to beat Admiral Rezair is to stay one step ahead. Do what you have to, and get Sarkis back to the shuttle pad. He'll tell us where to go from there.
I'll get there as soon as possible.
I'll be standing by.
Okay. The reason we want to go security intelligence first is because Ian Sarkis also happens to be in Camp Jacent. So, let's now assault this Imperial base. One of the anti-air turrets is right next to us. We'll take this down. Oh, it's a bit of smoke. What's this? Oh, the trauma kits. Okay, perfect. Who has the Republic data? There are lockboxes or Imperial soldiers. Okay.
Stay down.
Myself to these. Don't mind if I do. And each knows how to have multiple trauma kits. Makes sense. So we need one more trauma kit, and then we can probably get back over to the Resistance. Fourth bit of Republic data. Perfect. Just need to deal with the last anti-aircraft gun. Someone may have been here recently. All of these traffic turrets might be active. But either way.
Ian Sarkis?
Point that thing someplace else, and I'll answer. Guess you must need me or the satellite system pretty bad.
I need you to get me control of the satellite system.
I'd consider that fair trade for a rescue. The Empire hasn't paid me since they took over. But if Admiral Rezair discovers you attacked this post just to get me out, he'll know the Republic's up to something. We'll have to make a few stops first so I can cover our tracks.
If you can promise this will make a difference.
They won't know a blaster from a bantha when I'm through. Just get me where I need to go. I'll do the rest.
He's got a cloaking field. Okay. He would like us to shut down Imperial communications, sabotage the sonic transmitters, which protect the base from local fauna, and reprogram an Okara droid shipment. Okay. God damn it. Oh, god damn. Try to avoid both groups, end up aggroing them. Because of course we do. Oh well. On the positive side, here in Camp Jason we can actually move around relatively quickly. Here's the communications grid.
I've scrambled their comm channels. If the Imperials want to tell the Admiral what happened, they'll have to go on foot. I reprogrammed the droids to fire on Imperials. A little more problematic than a tech gone missing.
So we have a Jedi Sentinel, also causing the Imperials some trouble.
Watch out. These transmitters used to keep Balmorran predators away. Now they attract them.
Lovely. Looks like the Sentinels finished just doing the same work we've just done. Give them a moment. Ah, in dialogue now. Good, perfect. Go, one technician retrieved. And we just took out the anti-air guns as well, so that also helps. Might as well just quick travel back over to this outpost. It looks like the Sentinel's doing the exact same thing. Speak to the Sergeant first.
Sergeant Jolis, I have the databanks, and all gun batteries are down.
That means I can get back up in the air again. Plus, I managed to pick off a few Imperials.
There'll be a lot more of that, believe me.
I sure hope so. I can't wait to take the fight to those Imperial scum. With those guns out of the way, we can get the fleet operational again. Payback time.
You're very welcome. Let's see. Oh yes, we need to go back to Bugtown as well.
I'm starting to get worried. There's a lot of Imperial movement going on up there.
Sarkis sabotaged a few things to keep them busy.
Ian Sarkis, sir. I left the Empire a few thank you presents for their hospitality.
That's our man. Can you get us control of Balmorra's satellite system?
Not exactly, but I can't shut it down, that's for sure.
That's a dangerous task for a tech.
Hacking past a Hawkeye defense? I deserve a medal. I can get you one unauthorized command. Then the system will lock up, and it'll take the Hawkeyes weeks to detangle it.
That'll have to be enough. How do we make this happen?
The hack needs to be planted in the satellite control tower's main computers, right where Admiral Rizair and his men are stationed.
Does the Admiral have any other defenses?
Just his track record. Even in defeat, he always manages to strike the last blow.
Once the fight's over, just insert this disk into the main control console. It'll upload the hack. I need to get to a computer. Thanks again for the rescue.
Taking down Admiral Rizair and his men is a tall order. Are you sure you're up to it?
The Admiral will surrender the satellite system, or fall defending it.
Knowing the Admiral, surrender isn't an option. Sarkis and I will wait for your signal. We'll be ready.
Okay. So we actually are going to go confront this Admiral. The satellite control system is far to the east. Level 59. Oh, we now have the heroic utility skills available. Right, let's have a look. Force Sleep enables your next dispatch or whirling blade to be used against a target with any percentage of health. Okay, so basically it becomes a second lightsaber throw. Only it deals almost double the damage potentially. Not bad. Reduces the cooldown of focus defense to a minute and a half. It is actually a good skill. We may actually make use of that. Blade Blitz can be used while immobilized. Purges movement impairing effects when activated and deals 50% more damage. Blade Blitz. What is Blade Blitz again? So what are the skills I'm... Oh, it's available. Oh, I see. Got a 45-second cooldown. Quickly rush forward 20 meters, dealing a small amount of weapon damage to enemies in your path and increasing your defense chance by 100% while blitzing. Right, okay. 50% more damage. Alright, okay, we'll keep that in mind. We're not using Freezing Force, we're not using Force Push or Ore. We're not using Blade Storm. Right. Force Leap finishes the cooldown of Force Kick, which is our interrupt skill. Right. We'll make use of... We'll boost Blade Blitz immediately. Right, so, tell you what, we'll pop that up there. What's it look like? That's not... Right, okay. So now it has a 35-second cooldown rather than a 45. Yeah, that works. Right. So that could be an an initiating skill rather than Force Sleep. I probably will still use Force Sleep, but it might help. Also, it now purges movement impairing effects, which we kind of already do for the first 4 seconds of combat, thanks to points we put into utility, into unremitting, and of course we have robust. But we'll see. Right, level 60, and then level 64 for our next buffs in the Vigilance Discipline tree. the satellite control tower right in front of us here. Right, in we go. Okay, that works. We have a bonus to defeat 25 Imperials. Oh, I'm going to go use Blade Blitz again. I forgot that it has a bit of a long cooldown, so it can't be used in every attack, every group of mobs. Oh. Huh, well that was fast. I guess we could always defeat some Imperial forces outside of the control tower. Because he has the Admiral himself already. Looks like he may have been expecting us.
Enough. This ends here. The Republic should have used you better, Jedi. Healing the injured or escorting refugees? Such a waste.
Your overconfidence will be your undoing.
The Empire controls Balmorra. The greatest weapons in the galaxy are now in the hands of its strongest power. If the Republic insists on fighting those odds, Balmorra will suffer for it.
With the Empire gone, Balmorra will thrive.
As if we would leave it to you before destroying it.
What does the Admiral mean exactly by that? What has he done? He's kind of set up his scorched earth policy.
One satellite defense system, courtesy of me. How's that for the rookie, Hawkeyes? Guys, tell me the other Hawkeyes are just ignoring me.
It's just me and a bunch of dead Imperials.
Odd. The Hawkeyes don't leave their posts. Unless it's to help nice people like you. Looks like the hack worked perfectly. I can get one command in before the system locks up. Just say the word and I'll... No. This can't be. The Hawkeyes are being executed. Admiral Rizier's orders.
How can we be certain this is true?
I can read. Easiest things to pick up are comm messages.
Sarkis, assault's already begun. There's an Imperial command compound. Can't locate. Destroying our defenses. Use the satellite system to find command. Shut down dispatch console. Mating out.
Well, I'm really torn up about a bunch of stuff being destroyed. But we're talking life or death here. We've only got one command. We have to use it to find the Hawkeyes.
Do it. I won't let innocent people die.
The Hawkeyes are being held in the Okara droid factory. We're lucky. That's not too far away. I brought down their biggest defenses with the turbo lasers, but there's still a lot of Imperials inside.
If the Hawkeyes are still alive, I'll save them.
I can't thank you enough. Now hurry.
I actually totally had forgotten that we didn't actually get a moral choice there. I think each time I've done this, I've kind of been more leaning towards the light side. I wonder if I was neutral or aligned more to the dark side, would I then have a choice, or would I go to sacrifice the Hawkeyes? Yeah, we've changed bonus missions now. Oh well, we missed out on some experience points there, but yeah, we're over-leveled anyway. Yeah, I think I've forgotten that it happened each time. So where are the... Oh. The Hawkeyes are in the Akara droid factory. I see. Is there... Obviously we have Shadow Squadron here. Since we're passing by, we might as well grab the transponder from this downed starfighter.
You lightsaber jerk.
Oh, there you go. There's the transponder we needed. Might as well deal with one or two more groups. Get close to the finish of the bonus mission already. Okay. Is there another reason for getting into the Akara droid factory? I think there may be. Oh well. No matter, for now, let's go rescue the Hawkeyes before they're executed. We also need to rescue 3 enslaved researchers. Ah. Oh, looks like someone's been here recently. So let's see if we can find 2 more researchers to rescue first. Oh, perfect.
Stay down.
Oh. You're free. You know you can leave, right? Oh, he vanished. Interesting. God damn it. I was hoping I was going to be all free rescued there. Oh well, so be it. There is... isn't there? Yeah, there's a datachron here. You have to be on the upper level to grab it, but you can, you end up coming down this way.
Lightsaber jerk.
There it is. So somewhere above us you can drop down onto these pipes. There we are.
You saved us. I didn't think anyone knew we were here. The Imperials were going to use us for target practice. We owe you one.
Get yourselves somewhere safe.
We're going to run until there's no more Imperial flags. Thank you again.
Okay. Mission complete. Let's see now. We still have the rest of our Shadow Squadron to deal with, finding their transponders. But let's get ourselves back over to Bugtown for now. Let's speak to Commander Medine. Hopefully the assault didn't go too badly without the use of the satellite system. Not that we really could do anything about it, but I'm sure it may come up in conversation.
Colloquy nest.
Welcome back. The satellite system's down and the battle's over. I've been in some intense ops before, but that... let's just say Bugtown never looked so good. We're holding the Empire back by the skin of our teeth. Freeing captive civilians wouldn't have been my choice.
Literally, there was no alternative.
I made the only choice I could as a Jedi.
But what's right isn't always what's best. Either way, we'd likely be standing in a bombed-out mess if it wasn't for you. You've got my thanks.
Wait, what's right isn't always what's best. You might not want to use that as your catchphrase. You're gonna alienate a lot of people.
It was the least I could do.
Our next major offensive is Imperial headquarters in the city of Sobrik. There's a sizable Balmorran resistance set up nearby. Beck Tauret, the resistance leader, requested our aid, but the satellite system kept us from answering. I'd like to send you.
What's the Resistance planning?
They claim they can bring down Sobrik's defenses, but they need someone skilled to lead the way. I'll let Beck know you're heading in that direction. He'll be waiting. I've got to get back to troop deployment. I'm certain we'll cross paths again.
Okay. It seems the Resistance want to actually take the fight to Sobrik City itself. Maybe even claim control of the spaceport, which would be a major boon to the Balmorrans who are fighting. If they could actually pull it off, of course. Oh, hello. Law object telling us the relations between the Republic and Balmorra. Strained is the operative word we'd use. Yeah, what's right isn't always what's best. Like, obviously it's true. Sometimes what's right isn't always the best course of action. But even though doing what's right isn't always the best course of action, especially for someone of the Republic, put it this way, it sounds like very much a Sith thing to say. Where, say, casualties don't really matter to the Empire so much. Of course, he's part of the Republican military, so I suppose a bit of pragmatism is actually understandable.
I got as many trauma kits as I could find.
The Imperials won't miss them. Our boys shoot to kill.
Apologies for being late. My detour around those Imperial forces took longer than expected.
I was worried. Glad you're here.
You've done well saving this facility and its patients. The Resistance has already agreed to help us find the cloaking device prototype.
The super advanced gadget you're after? The Resistance can narrow down its location, but we need access to the enemy's computer network. The only connection point is at Sobrik, which is covered in Imperial forces. Troop legions, walkers, heavy bombers. Fun place.
Sounds pretty important. Why all the protection?
It's the manufacturing capital of the planet. All the best guns get made there.
I believe we can diminish the Imperial forces without firing a shot. The Empire has several comm relays around Sobrik, tied to other Imperial strongholds. An early warning system.
Great. When we attack, they can summon more troops to kill us.
Or we make the Imperials think we're attacking their other strongholds. We'll infiltrate those comm relays, upload fake alerts, and siphon away Sobrik's defenders, leaving it vulnerable.
I doubt the Empire leaves its comm relays unguarded.
The comm relays are protected by advanced Imperial war droids. Very fast, extremely deadly. I'm no longer quick enough to defeat those war droids. But you are.
Then the Resistance can raid the Empire's computer network. We'll figure out where they've stashed that whatchamacallit you want.
Use this datapad on the comm relays to upload the fake emergency signals. I'll find a good vantage spot to watch Sobrik and keep you informed of our progress. Be careful out there.
We actually had a good plan in mind. It seems he actually wants us. The Resistance are already willing to lend us their help. It seems even for them we may need to also get into Sobrik City. Okay, that's good. Everything's kind of all coming together. We'll get outside the bunker. We'll get ourselves to the upper Markaran Plains once again. And head on to the next forward base that the Republic and the Resistance have created. We need to get into the Goranth Canyon. That's where we'll meet this Beck Talrot, who wants to discuss the plans for the assault and take over Sobrik City. Oh, we had a heroic mission. Ah, well. A lot of aggressive calf hounds here. Must avoid those. Right, oh. Shadow Squadron. Oh, that's you're the bonus mission. We already have your transponder. The other two transponders are down this way. So have some enforcement droids to give them a bit of a berth. Oh, Jesus, hi. Okay. I don't bother you, you don't bother me. Okay. Oh, that was not one of the transponders we needed. There we go. Have a Shadow 3. We're just missing Shadow 5. another patrolling command droid. There we are, perfect. All thanks to the information that Imperial recon droid gave us. We also even know who to give these transponders to. A Sergeant Duran. Yeah, here's the lower Markaran outpost.
Sergeant Duran, I heard your team tracks Imperial ships. These transponders might help.
Kavaji uta kuga huta nupri da bumbawula. Kapuna maletuta ud mishka kabanotesime.
Not a problem. Perfect. Right, there is a mission here, but I think it's actually sending us back to the Okara droid factory. So what we're gonna do is find ourselves a place to park. This'll do nicely. And when we come back, we're gonna head into the Goran Valley. I think, what is this called again? Bump. Yeah, the Troida Military Workshop. That's just over in this direction. That's where some of the resistance are holding up. And we need to speak to one of their leaders about how we're going to be assaulting Sobrik City. In addition, we need to patch ourselves in to try and locate this cloaking device prototype. But that's all for next time. Thank you all for joining me. This, of course, has been AnthWolf playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.